No, we have a special guest. He has been on The Tonight Show. He's been on Saturday Night Live. And now here on CGB, the man who brought meaning to the word insanity, Andy Kaufman. Yeah. Psychogenesis. Ever heard of that? Neither have I. As a matter of fact, there are very few people who have. So here to tell us a little bit more about it, this very startling subject, is the clinical psychologist from the Loretto Clinic in Chicago, Dr. Robert Zmuda. How are you?
Okay, fine.
What is it?
What is psychogenesis? Okay. Psychogenesis is probably not like you said, what is it? You've never heard of it. Nobody's ever heard of it, right? Until recently. This is a new scientific discovery that was discovered about 3 months ago. It's not even published in the scientific journals, so it'll probably be in Scientific America probably another 2 months, but just a slow process of getting everything together. And it is probably in 6 months, a year from now, everybody in this room will know exactly what psychogenesis is. We'll know exactly what it is. That's all anybody will be talking about.
But that's 6 months from now. How about
that's
today?
6 months from now. Very luckily, I'm here today to tell you tell you about the breakthrough. Three and a half months ago in Chicago, after about 8 years of research through biofeedback machines, through very high frequencies radiation machines, they hit upon a very interesting discovery, the ramifications of which are totally mind-boggling. Way back, if you recall, way back in the space program when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, everybody thought that was an incredible achievement. And then all of a sudden, about a week later, they cut back on the space program. They said that was it. They said that was it. Why did they say that was it? Well, what they didn't tell everybody, but the scientists, of course, knew, and within the next 6 months, everybody will know. At the same time that was happening, when Neil Armstrong was stepping on the moon, they were conducting experiments in the lunar module of the mating of white mice. It doesn't sound like a big, heavy experiment or anything. But in fact, what was happening when the white mice came...
Meaning what? That I will get sick?
Mental illness has increased since man started to migrate.
Okay, so we're talking about mind.
We're not going to talk about mind. We're talking about cell structures. Yeah, the cell structures of the body change when it leaves. Like I said, it's magma radiation. It's very high frequency radiation coming up right now in the studio here from the floor. It's coming right up right now. You know.
Let's take a look around here. Okay.
Now, if the shelf of the Earth is very thin, let's say if somebody is like in Iceland or something, you know,
I have the distinct feeling you two have met before. Do you know this gentleman?
No.
Do you believe what this gentleman is saying?
We met a little while ago. We just said hello and shook hands.
Aha.
I wasn't really listening. I don't know.
I was listening, but I was very confused. We will find out more later. Dr. Zmuda, thank you very much for being with us. Hold on.
Should I move?
Yes, Andy, come here and join me here.
Okay.
Okay, earlier in the show, we were talking to Dr. Robert Zmuda. Did I pronounce that right? Okay. About psychogenesis. We ran a little short on time, got a little confused. Anyway, we are bringing him back and let you ask him some questions. Here's Dr. Robert Zmuda. When we left off, I was just finding out and being confused and everything. Why don't you recap what we were talking about?
Okay, I'm trying to. I was thrown off. Yeah, we're talking about the radiation, and we're saying that the whole idea is that people should not leave their place of origin, that they should stay where they were conceived, and they should work there, and things would get along a lot better. As a matter of fact, people will develop, as a matter of fact, greater amounts of ESP if they're from their origin, because then they will have more. I mean, they're actually getting more. You know, I mean, we take into account, everybody accepts what happens with magnetic force, you know, from the north to south. And people by themselves have a tendency to do this. So you will notice, I bet you at night when you sleep, that you sleep facing north to south. You think about it. You find that most people, you just do that.
Let's see, I think...
So all we're dealing with...
Potassium ions.
Yes.
I remember that.
Right.
From biology.
Yes. So
the girl next to me, Mary.
Yeah.
All I remember from...